no crap no mama Zimbi ngwa me sheda so say me boy nya fe o it's when na time we bi ti me no enso kra na wo kasa ya fe nti me ngwa nti we dey me say ya fe no man sheda
man sheda na boy enti atoso we wo kasa wo yina wo sa bobia na akwa die wo adeshi man ma Medaase sa wo anyway bosua ma ya krado na wo beti odo ahomaso e wo the certified number 1 radio station Adom 106.3 FM kai say ye sha ase nondu adum ye ni de abawie be be sori so no we nya nimdie emu ye duru e be boa wo ne wabusua ene obia ne de wo ye bia mu na ma mpemu agronso aye de kama ye nua be ma Paul o shia ne do e wo baabi bas ba ke so shia wo do wo he wo ye on it wo shia ne
Akumaa sorry youth activities young people are yeko programs evangelism ne keka honda yeko share
and I'm share wow mama Gloria wo share papa o eva
e wo deba
wo ko deba ahin fo deba yi and I share no
yeah
wow aha
where you workings
where you workings na oba tintin gram say na sata na wo share hill wo ho
na ebe ka say na wonim say ti na kotodwe ya bere no hoye
anyway it's yes say u ko baby a to bu na sisi un come enye too much in moderation enye attractive enye come make us when enye bebre eno na Dr. Mr. Parkins say this year na yire ewo evangelism mu asori komu ya maame nso ehia ni kunu ewo deba na wonso wotie wo hia ukunu ana wo yire ewo he so one said there was something unique about you and nunti na attracting no and amotena ye na sa uniqueness no wona so kremu ana so wo nkremu ana waja ato baabi ye betie de Paul ohu ne do ewo ene de akwakosie wo mo nya kukudro di o mo nsem ba nyina na de ma nsem mo nkoso nya kukudro na mo fa mo nsem na de ye ebetu ye ma me famrika menten hwe enko www.adomonline.com www.myjoyonline.com and afi www.akumaa.com na ko homepage no a obehu se odama so talk show click so obehu Paul asem no ewo hom emna dwumedie no ekoso no obetinya send me email akọ mamazimbi.foundation@gmail.com Medaase wo ho wo net ne so na wutie odama so a search Akumaa Mama Zimbi ewo Skype WordPress Twitter me @Akumaa Facebook ubehu Akumaa Mazimbi ewo ho and afi YouTube wonderful videos ewo ho medimrika bion kon Atlanta Georgia omanyina etie wo radio BRN na mako France omanyina etie wo Best Friend Radio and a Spain fonso tie wo Rucos FM na Holland fonso etie ewo Radio Rekoji yedu Nkranza omutie wo Echa FM na kokofo etie wo Live FM Chifu Praso fotie ewo Arise FM na dunkwa no fifon so etie ewo Solar FM Bolgatanga 40 was Star FM and Grace FM for Atibu 40 was Grace FM na Chura 40 was Vincent FM Sampa 480 was Yankee Radio na Elibik na phone so etie ewo Ahomka FM na mekran for ma mo nyina ma ho te sen me so bia ho ye body mpai bo atemu na June ye big conference na ebeba so entimu nkoso enye modwuma ano se hwie so for etie ewo Liberty FM na se hwiabo so for etie Radio Rainbow doma hinkrofo etie ewo Gift FM enchifo etie ewo Tricky FM na drobofo nso etie ewo Radio Omega takofo etie was Space FM entimi chiare ni aba age na takofo mo ho etisen nim so obia ehoye yedu Belgium dia wo mutie wo Kente FM otofo Paul edi 29 years and an adofon so edi 27 years na edi ene kosie mo mienya aso na yentie de ekoye Pastor Parkins so wo uncle any obi atenada na wonim Now ko shia sa wo ba no. Na mo be in relationship for a very long time. Na edum na akwakoye ne ho ade. Na ebusen bi ka say wo uncle ni ababa we atnada e me bampo afri mu a aware ne betimi aye.
O ka say me kasa say o Christiania say me kasa say obi a owo strong traditional background.
Yen can general, you can break it. You can general, you are not saying break it.
In certain cases, it's possible. In certain cases, no to me. In certain environments, traditional values be or no more. Very very strong. It's a traditional environment, you know, and our no igina soa. No be pre home.
No be pre home. Na say Christian mo yes mo.
Christian environment. Ne twemoko na twemoko.
Twemoko. Okay.
It depends on it depends on the pakra or dikaya or church. Because who say it depends on the pakra or dikaya or ma we hu sa fa odi. And yes Akumaa na can say ye waye bida ade bia waye bia etwemoko no e be si wani je hu bi kwai. If we can't go further, say oni me uncle ehia oni me nua bi ehia me nim na me hia me nijia then ne on na me dokwa na sa pass ni ntino mami meet ni pakro na Akumaa sa de no ntino ene me sure say wo kwan bi so no e wo say awade bi esisi no because say se ni nyina because nyamani bi wo ha bi no ha yen kan like it's happened before. So it is a from the environment na teaching no and a better because nipa kasa nipa me ye ebetumi the wa at the people person we and to me say no.
Okay.
So it varies.
Okay. Medaase, Dr. Parkins. Me mama Gloria.
Amaze bebe de mo say obi a wo fa bi ene na nante.
Na eba bem
mama Zimbi eden. Eden wo say it is said the Pastor Parkins kan yen kasa yen gan ha say no. Ene ma bi wo sa na sebi mama Zimbi. Obi akra wadanfo mpo e former boyfriend kra wani nyen ho.
Bana say de mo hwe ni sa.
Me say no Holland na me chef am ne ne adwuma no. O ma twins. Oba penny and oba ne chiba merima mienu omo ye twins na onimu se oba no ene berima ne kakra no omo ye nuanu mo ware anuanu mo saa wow Holland do mo se eye adwuma enye te se Pastor Parkins ke enye se menya medofo ntino
omo mo fi Holland na eye adwuma Netherlands for na Ghana for
no Netherlands for ye emma enkrofo a omo ye Surinamfo a wo mo colonize wo mo no Surinamfo no so no so we know the amateur mo no so omo ye the same thing wo mo so ti me ware friend say nuanu ti me ware nuanu but Ghana ha say no enko ye make say taboo e say obi a wo fa ne no anante play uti anya ye kwa mama Zimbi unya ebusua bi kura nkoja unya from family no bi etimi konkoja ma onko ye saa onipa ne ho ade e san say wo fa di ka ko fie ho dada uti the make na say na wo so no da bi ebi wo on be ka cho say taboo kura e na wo hwe mu so a ebe ye dem do ne na eba wo mu saa ebe yi ofra wo wo fa no dada sa wo ti ase na obefra wo so say so obefra wo so say eye de mama Zimbi anya ade bia eye ade ye easy because me wa fa ase na me ne nyina te say ni obey ko wo a na te say me ba just a step me what for asefo no akoye me step to the mama Zimbi so complicated
because so complicated said ye mama Gloria Walkano Radio Shama monso mutie odo ahomaso medamase monkoso ntie na monim se radio stations so mo fa odo ahomaso no ye nim ni nyina. So as you listen to it, yedamwase monkoso na munti odo ahomaso say no mama yentie asamwa ye nua bema Paul okaye baby a ohia eye ne dofo ene afei ekoya awade na emu nse bebree omientie na emfensia ne ma bebree efrimo
ko yibi o program ohia lady bi na nne father for since then they're dating and we have to move to an apartment. They're ready, baby. It's time. Now, this year is it. What's the way our year? That's now for renting, baby. Because I said, you share lady do Africa. And we had some attraction for each other, so we fell in love from there on. So actually, that was early beginning. And just 2 months ago, she told me she was pregnant. So I was like, okay, fine. Yeah, I can move. There's always a banana. No. And it was like so I wanted to see a parent and let's talk about the whole see where I found out that the lady was one of my uncle's ex-wife. I never knew. And I really don't know what to do. I'm so distressed. So she's pregnant now? She's pregnant now. How many months? 2.5 months. 2.5 months. Yeah. And your uncle has dated her before? Yeah. They even get to she gave birth to one. Yeah, I think so. Hey, you know where I wanted that? I really don't know. No, baby, I'm where I wanted that. I didn't say, lady, no. I'm not, me, I'm going to come out of it. Or no, see, my sister is all a little baby. Not friends. I don't know to name me, so we just met at the phone. Okay. And so, Uncle, let me know you. Only me of you. Is it possible that I can go ahead and mark?
Medaase say what here you never my Paul asemi. Almost say Auntie Alice last hour of Mesa Bobio. Mesa also name something about that. Mummy and Sentie a Paul asemi view.
Yeah, any last year. Because you or your program, we share ladies now. None of our downfall. Since then, we are dating and we have to move into an apartment. They rent, then they rent baby. It's time. Now, do you see anything? What's the matter with you? That's now for renting, baby. Because I said, we share lady do Africa. And we had some attraction for each other, so we fell in love from there on. So actually, that was early beginning. And just 2 months ago, she told me she was pregnant. So I was like, okay, fine. Yeah, I can move. There's always a banana. No. And it was like so I wanted to see a parent and let's talk about the whole see where I found out that the lady was one of my uncle's ex-wives. I never knew. And I really don't know what to do. I'm so distressed. So she's pregnant now? She's pregnant now. How many months? 2.5 months. 2.5 months. Yeah. And your uncle has dated her before? Yeah. They even get to she gave birth to one. Yeah, I think so. Hey, you know where I wanted that? I really don't know. No, baby, I'm where I wanted that. I didn't say, lady, no. I'm not, me, I'm going to come out of it. Or no, see, my sister is all a little baby. Not friends. I don't know to name me, so we just met at the phone. Okay. And so, Uncle, let me know you. Only me of you. Is it possible that I can go ahead and mark?
Is it possible? Sir Paul, bet me akoso na awade abana. Waiting a moment bisa. Was a wish here or do ever he, and ye shan or there by Sima Gloria Nunu, and our Dr. Mr. Parkinson so Asian do ever evangelism. I say, Paul Asian dear ever a year say, and it clicked. They fell for each other. And chat. And the idea na nonsense abebeme. The impossible questions which you be na mo click it. Na mo nya botre. Na one to mo boss say make see and tree abu. Na ekobem eche ne mo nsem ya. Impossible questions when abet me and obisa no. Pastor Parkins. Some we share first time. You see me and fifu asking bebre. But here's an issue aba. E dey nsan abet me ebisa odofo first time I wish ya no. If you really want to know something about her or him.
So when India main so we should be now. I don't know what attracted you. The crowd that you are being, that is very, very important. But our so a strong will, level-headed, say, you want to find out how the person thinks. Marry how somebody thinks, not the way the person is. Because then you'll be getting it will tell you the person's future. And so you must develop that mechanism and answer that understanding a bit to me in relating to the person. Because Bible says as a man thinketh, so is he. Then you'll be getting that is the pacono, the knee in terms of sin you see whom your mother. Adibia a bremu ye bon say our rear not getting of how I want to say.
Edwuma po etimi hu oni ye bibia just say o said wo hadwen etie ne niam a wo ye ndi etimi bibia obi a na adwen mu da ho na ni da ho no otimi say o me nipa ka me ne nante a enche omoa me onye say but just unfortunately said these days you know ye just send money bio
ye no more and ye no more sin adwene eta ne ye no so
okay
because sometimes so bo ha ni ye no ne watch ni ti
I want to me sustain you.
Want me
sustain it.
My regatta stages no. Akumaa, if you were hard no I mean, me pe winti na me yes but so what to meet now a pinu kwa tira. What to me win send pa kono pinia. You would know. Obu ha o to me share oh me yes. Oni sikenti no yes no nyesika. Eso de oba be ye.
Said I'm more builder or more mansions in the air no.
Intino Akumaa say you bet to me a swear who is sentia obi the one if a crowd dream pa Matia Titi say nipa dreaming yet boyfriend which I know. But wow, so be kebi obi ye bibia for 20 na share in another way no senior obey sadian they make an notice here obey to make say me ye say but or you relax and not excited and then the ninja obeka the real person or yet war. And this old to me said, you know, Obu out me who say, the need associate obesia dia you can tell that is this person wants to learn and go high. Obey me uno. Say no need to call local school. But to me say, Nebra all bono and a more to nichre say, Kakebe obenyanon besha. Obi so de yama. Just say on person new yabebo. On the bet na baby view. There be. Ain't no or go to the extreme to become a miser.
And also na akọ sell.
Good. Wow, enti Akumaa say to me tena say o esono bia se ne o dan no meji ba se when ya bebe pa se upo bia woni le be bobra kosi so wo betete mo ntem dia. Nyamre and find out how that person thinks.
Enti mi enhwe ne ye no. Mi enhwe adepa no ema o sese no na ye enhwe se ne nipa ne dwen.
Because we pretend a lot. We don't mean what we do.
Enti ma Gloria. Emre wo share daddy no. Opisa ne nsem bi ehwe ne ya na say emre ohun na ohwe se de otutu ne ntoma ene ne ka odem ne nafofo a e wo ne nche ne se de agibo so e oba we de e fatao ene ma uja ho na na
Mama Zimbi ye de no
me ka se uja ho a ka se wo pine ma ne wa wo me kan ne mbone so
na mimi na asesa me se mimi ne me kunu no me hu no e dey more than 24 years ansa na ye ware. Se obisa me baby de me hu no na me hu no enye me hu no ana me just say
ba na se no
e ho ni first time na me didi hu no se what you say ba me hu no so no e ko ba ne se me kunu so no sa ye me papa so wo fa ase so what you say because baby de za adwabo na se na me koye na me ni me late sister no ye krom him and she rest in peace me ne no e na koye ana me hu no nti saa ne se dia saa kwan so na me didi hu no
okay
ba me hu no se me hu se me papa of ase it's all along no se saa na me ne mo no se oye me papa of ase ana ye didi e ware ye eno kra cheye na me cho se se me kunu no wa ware pe
and me ko me nkwa no detail say no de wo de
ba me de o bisa me baby de ohun me dia ye de ba no ase no na me bisa the questions be bire mu
e bi ni de he
Oh, say a beer will have to send a pastor pack is it 2 hours. Me, but then me no punish me. Or shame me some, and me was not or shame. Now, me no, shall or shame no, not or no, dear. Who sent me semi sister, to him, semi sister, and I say, you win. Well, and tell me before no baby Sam and Assam, no, said, no baby Sam, I don't know baby Sam, and I say, why worry?
No, straight.
Because in a semi, Mamma Zimbi, never be one chain, I can say, I did when your boy girl relationship has them. When they said a channel, I had a name warding. You know, and more drew, nothing to say.
But then we are comfortable, and now when you're comfortable,
you're comfortable. If it's a bad animal, be no hell.
Now I am,
and then the probably was here.
What do you say?
Because no, yet chairman for that occasion. No, chairman for occasion. I'm saying them person is all coordinated because I said 1 penny phone one and made me shame made me or said, Mr. Chairman, and I'm person sorry. Wow, I said, Chairman, and don't need your account. Now, me say, be person be sorry or sit massive. It's the day I make me wedding day, you know. Me Hannah that day, you know, me dedicate him my sister. Or him man, me then no call him home. Or then I dedicate him wedding day, man. Because, say, one of them I don't cook, and I'm so hamming. So, Sana be prepared to finance.
Medaase. Dr. Mr. Perkins, see a sheer or doffle for saying. At the end, someone else say, my partner, you know. Cry.
Akumaa, what?
From the beginning, no.
From the beginning, and your man is so many people who say, are you sure that he's the right person? There are a lot of questions on your mind. So if you are not sure, then be careful what you give out. Even if you are sure, but is that person sure? Because it takes two.
Mr. Perkins, I've met you. May I admire. Maybe so you also admire me in a way. Now you're Bob on Como. What are the things I say from the beginning?
And I make an me build the basse.
Okay.
The surety say me who the right person and me person the one. Also hunana. Because me to me who know what about no who ye, and I think I mean no nyebi. Ain't me say me be me more one shiny and mako betray. Mako you may be a dear, I think that you be the best of me.
It is not, it's by a worry, it's making you.
Oh, Akumaa, and the hours also EP.
No, EP to me, my worry,
and also no, also EP, but in wisdom.
In wisdom.
And only here, Akumaa, no, the bottom line, you just made me to say the right thing. The best see in a relationship, piano. Menya say no, because this our question say, I dare making in my bed at the baby. Obi wa what say me kind, nim dia wenyano. Emma ni hunu say adie we can was ma emwa. Oh, Akumaa, can you believe say ebia ye share na me share me dofo na me pen ono so pen me na ya sati din kita ho. Na ebia within the first 2 weeks depending on rapport say ni obi how share na talking communication in flow ye. A chance na wetumi aka bibi ba. But obi also we share na that day na obi kasa mu nim hu da. Into the become average one.
That's right.
Nah, ya start campaign mu nkomo. No banu be say questions. Oh yeah, they won't pay more. I mean,
obey maswana.
Things like that.
Yeah.
Can create some. Obey is on no mind. But it is a fact. Something that you must know.
Important because one man who said, "Babe, obi na kind of baby, I'm big."
But Mama Zimbi, uko bisane say ni bibi so. No say I. That's our connection so now yene de.
And say what can draw. What's so we be so say, "Hey, and you be say na me sure, me be shine to me sure." So,
san komo yi.
Yeah.
Eye ade hia pa. Nanso wo stage a relationship no one. Uko bie so a you be tell somebody else depending on the pakrona uni the name DNA the ntiase wo nyomemu. So you be so a or you too super spiritual so some common here more Akumaa, you can't believe so be more how oma worry for even 5-10 years omo to me trust any and come say we dey say I hear me say me say wow and people e binum so hu no but on kind say na tie no we such people no that's what I'm saying say before you make that approach and what you talk about, that's know there who that person is.
Okay.
To find out. me say, look, Akumaa.
Montio, and I make a Dr. Foster Parkins, no. Yet Cassa San or send me say, Mama Gloria send me say, just why he send me say, Mama send me say, you just name it. I have wonderful people around. And to maybe a bit or Dahomason, who said, would see and Sassem, who said, would see no coreno, and ne. What's here the air coastal Paul, she and a duffel, a war, a year say, and my quiet dear, near Chenny say, our Baba Warry knew, or Phoebe, I wanted them for my eba abemo. Yes, and Semono, I was so done a cronedy, name my young son, anyway, no kind. Near me, home, son, yen be as I am me, and I'm a doffy of account as some way, at Shamia, Mary Action, a bay say, Dr. Parkins.
Akumaa, I was very frank on the word go say. Say na me tie. Me bear man side say na tie.
Did you say that?
Oh, come on. I don't care about
Pastor Parkins, did you say that?
Oh, I'm not say who shall I be some? She'll tell you.
Oh my God.
Akumaa, I was up front me share girl we this is what it felt like. We share boy, how was it? How was the boy? We talked about those things.
Right.
Into details. Into the sender or down or no catch him say me so na me so. Not the senior. It will not affect me. I'll not be interested in you again.
Because who done it?
I have told you. I'm up front.
Now, mommy hit it below the bed a bit. When he told her who you are, your body partner, she was saying I was comfortable.
Okay.
Oh, gee.
No, she was okay.
Oh,
because
gee.
whoever you are, no.
Oh, gee.
The way you describe yourself will determine whether you are dangerous or you are good. Oh, but you must be truthful about it.
Sure.
But this is not to say, Akumaa, I'm being very frank. Say, it depends on the person. If your own self-confidence and also your value. Akumaa, whether I'm big or small, I'm okay with who I am.
You believe in yourself.
That is it.
She will
me and the best say me the only thing is that say bia me ekese na me eketo na say me kana say pa na say waka say open na chire wa na say wo beka say ade we kura na me ni nyi ho a na me hu say wo wura no me to find your way and let me find my way. Oh, no, I think say when you know would also depend on the crowd wouldn't need this guitar one and the environment I'm be creating no. And a better say, oh, God, and come away, ye need an armor ye need. So you need to find out a lot of things, core issues about the relationship. In terms, say, can you trust like a person? The past, me why ye dano. A bit influencing, is there something in the past why it can easily tell on this relationship? You need to find out. In terms of money related, say, but when you're virgin. No, I tasty be that. Akumaa, having tasted something before, you know how it feels like. And one issue about sex, and that is how it is. Until you want to be very careful. In terms of say, even commodie, when you so be your pie uncle or pet a young fano, and so on your obia, or one becca so be nipo bear quite.
Debbie.
Or pie uncle fa. Especially in the area, say, your bar or dimmer macro. Become a magramin cow or bar, say your name, Mamma did that by her too.
But you madam for you wanted to memo.
Good. And the other way around, or bear master or pet a madam for. I mean, there are people like that. Intimate said, what to me, those backgrounds now relating to your own weakness and strength, you know, what you can take and not take, you know. You need to find out, said your bear, open your beer. You can agree. The bottom line is having an agreement.
Medaase. But Dr. Parkins, not worry for how many years?
For 6 years.
6 years.
It's not easy.
It's not easy, I know. Say, it's
very, very tough.
Medaase. But at that time, you know, name dear pain and when ya, what me who say, I was some Danny Medi said yet, see, a chemidofo.
Akumaa, you know, you've asked a question I didn't know until later. Me who say, I had it. But I didn't know I had it. When I was growing up, my mom was a nurse. Now, I didn't know my mom was a counselor until after she died.
Oh.
I didn't know. Yes. I didn't know.
That's mean it's not one man.
No, we were together. My mom was a quiet type. Quiet type. I mean, on your beer or casa baha, she was quiet. Or quite you my back or if you want a noun for. But I didn't know, say, she was counseling people. Meaning, no, I didn't know. But she had books in the house, or books are just about relationships and so, and I read. Oh, Miss Tembiana me kind. I love reading. Fortunately, my money have picked up that character of reading.
Great.
Because with me for book na me still say mejai. With me for book na the whole me shed them make kind of finish that book until I go. And my kids have picked it.
Great.
Okay, and based on that, and my miss from the books I read, the stories, the counseling material, no, Monsieur ye may be. Secondly, minya confidence be edgy who I am to me. So this is who I am. I can't be somebody else.
Okay.
That is also from the environment I've been in.
Okay.
And it also built me up. So in talking to somebody and relating to people, I was doing this, I was doing this without knowing, say, I was a counselor.
Okay.
I'll build it up for you to see something. That will make you appreciate it. Sometimes you are somebody, but you don't know who you are. I started coming to your program when I didn't know I was a counselor.
Oh my God.
I don't know whether you
all
remember.
this years.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I was just... Michelle, you met somebody somewhere, you were chatting, and the person recommended me, say, oh, I can do it. It was something I was doing in the first area, me too, but I didn't know that was an area of calling.
Great. You see where...
So that helped me in related, that background, the knowledge, they wouldn't even know. What I knew, I was just using it without knowing how strong or influential it was.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this is what it's brought me.
But in fact, anyone confess it, mommy. So you owe me, don't you?
Yes, to the extent that you made me to identify, but I'll have it.
Medaase. Adeshe my man. Yenya bema Paul. Asemi abe oshi ane dofo ewe hiase na eba kodu awade na insem apiepie eno enenne yema wo ho nimdie. Ensem a mokasa mo dom ho na mo hia ensem wo se mo bisa. De ensisa wo kan hye no efitiase na ma awade ni be mo so tumi bie so na mani hu no kradie no se be okote wo ba bia enye ne wonwa. Mama Gloria.
Yes.
Edi ade na say later in your marriage na uhu e wo dofo anasa wote a e be shock o we bia wan kan kire wo do nyima ben sa na timi shock generally enye se men ka sa wo per se but nyima ben sa na later uhu e wo dofo ana wote a e be shock because e bia wan kan kire wo da
Mama Zimbi ete se wa ware na fine wonu say mi kunu bi okita masse dada wonnim all along wonu say na fe wo mu ano baba be catch us say Medaase bi asi o me wo eba bi wo baby etimi ema wonya sho
okay
eno ye one ene wo enije ade bi to say ebi ane beri man ye japade bi wa ware no wonnim kwase bi asa wo see there bi o person or take you by surprise now wa na wa be catch us so me pese me do kokosha ade bi what na kem because if he has say no ebia ye fia ye betenam bibi sa etime ma wo shock so what you say
said yes energy etime ma yesu no
sir
tears of joy.
That's right.
Okay.
But Mama Zimbi, to say Polly every year working. Me tameti ni kasa ni mu year. Also ohu oba ni be 2.5 months. Ohu last year. Na 2.5 months ni. Iti won say na a year se Mama Zimbi.
2.5 months ni de onyem 2.5 months.
Onyem 2.5 months.
That's right.
But on the relationship no there say enya 1 year. Na Mama Zimbi enya kasa year se wonnim enye na anu bia ka minim se sa tema ha kra no ye wo maybe am kwa ye na wonnim nipa na wawu no
Debi o wo mutie announcement no en be bia busua ni every ba what London, America, Holland, France, Spain, Montreal, Canada no
ye wo sa problem wo ye krom ye bibire ti me ba na emma bi ti me ko gina posters na nemu na se ye hwe na emma no not family say family da nyam na ba ye hwe children no. Now out of it, your best children bear 10. na 7 no outside there eh na just say ye we there yasan we but na me there hold them say okay who say ampedu bodum bi say obi a wo be obe hia ne do yeah
don't cry your dede don't cry your dede don't cry your dede odoma ya mi na yo
but ene de mama Zimbi ye na abaso no eya na sometimes na me say me chobi say first naka okwa ye kra naka de tia mo amokoye no amoben ye me hokra no ye mam dokro ne chena mo sa no madi ene so de seti buffet table enti kra ema aye no po no enya awrabo because so kunafo na ono ne ni abre no de ni abre ne de na ekono no mo so mo aba no so de wo se ne saka bi o asa na wako enti wo kunafo no ma no so na musu no nya de move no kra wo o what the reason to obey ye no so what you say one say aye na ama obi entimi and take it time and bisa even very man kura say ebia mama Zimbi
na ofi hin ba no uncle because enkrobe na ofi
me problem say ani say mama Zimbi me nim obere man enfie dudu awe oso wodi 29 years na ne yere no so 27 years intimi pese me hu say ne wafa no so kura no wadi ahe because akola every mu aba no me nim say bia akola no wedi 2 years ana akola na 3 years ana akola minim age akola no so wedi
na hwe kwa na owo ntem o pray no ho be wo ntem bi
sana asem no enti no se ne wafa de a fine ye wo wafa no mu bia e bia wona ne yepe e bia na wona na no kadike kire ba ko bi to wo no na ncha na ma me so so ye ni sister pe ni wo ye sa what you say but me pese me wo se wafa no wo ye abranti anasa wafa o ye akwakora bi na se wafa no ye abranti na odibo e let's take say bia na wafa no e wo be 35 38 mama Zimbi ebe ha adwen mu
Medaase
ebe ha no
Medaase enche me be telephone line say no ama na wo so wetimi ache wa adwene one son me say Dr. Papa can say asma ye ke nyina e bia na obi nso ato ni baabi ebetimi aye oba ebetimi aye bema ebetimi aye penimu ebetimi aye medium age person but ye ke nyina na abranti say okay me dey say me wan no a ana obanweka se me dey me wan no a baby besi
Akumaa, this is my front point of view. Apart from say, worry apart from sober worry in certain traditions and certain environments, Crawford worry cousins, and in traditions it happens.
Oh yes, it happens.
Into no, we can't say this particular area the blood me and so closer, you can easily go for it. That is a different thing. This gentleman's case, Obano Asiani uncle. I'm not sure there was a marriage. It was just an issue that brought a child.
Maybe. Man, got details. All that he said, well, no, that was the ex-wife.
Okay, the ex-wife, whatever it is, this guy didn't know there was any relationship like that. So there was a separation, almost breaking off. On the uncle and they moved on. And we share obeying, and on your buying anything. If we say that they shouldn't marry, what happened to that child? Is that child going to be punished, not having the parents together because of a former uncle? Yeah, on in one. Is that what we are saying?
Wow.
Can that be resolved? My main point is this. Apart from the scripture about clothes, say unia ben wow ma meba and our papa and I said oba o papa ne na dada. That is where scripture is very specific. We yi ho no free mua. As for uncle, as long as you are not part of the separation, you didn't know about the relationship, you are not part of the separation. I think that you can marry such a person.
You can marry such a person.
But
there's a bad there.
The bad comes in. The family now ever support to a dear no. What will be their overall view or support behind you? If you need that voice, then you need to tread cautiously because it's going to be very thorny.
Medaase. After she my man, wait your dahoma so in fear bebree. Ebi waiting in fear me no. In fear do, in fear what tree. Na ye oda homa so nyame adom in fear do mienu ni. And maybe I can say, a yes or benya botre. No one near maybe. Yen cancer of 50. There will be bio. Maybe be more there be. But you need to take time to know her. You need to take time to know him. Yet to your book a cry just in 2 months. Oh baby. Yenya botre me came. Or be a she or be a numrea some few hours. Of course, or penny shasha. 80 I was a settle. Also to me corner no. Also who say I was so buying who the man his hot she's hot. Another woman in me. Na giddy. Na ena dia me yakra ne se me simo mo nye. No ba so mo ho ban yo. 1 2. Na nyinsen aba. Ye di vows day we see Mama Julie mark date no. Pastor back is mark date no. Unwanted pregnancies be abortion se beba. Unwanted babies be beba. I be kwa be kwa to mo achine. E just say bebre. I don't know. And she my ma. Mummy nya bote na ye prepare ye hondodo ye prepare ye hondodo na akoye ensem bebre wan kwahwe kra na akoware onua bi akoware o step sister bi akoware o step brother bi akoware obi kra ensese owade but se nimdie ni nipa ba kotim no maybe am esrel se wo kuada ene memenda de if you no do kopma homachi do mieni no ensese o da homa so bowo tie baby edui enche maybe a telephone line se no ama de shimai ma na monso ma kire ma adwen na se sia na ma menko www.akumaa-mamazimbi.com na yentie di adofo no monso ache wo ma adwen e wo ho Randing say if only he really loves you just go and marry her. Nad said yeah, I think he can marry her because he doesn't even know the uncle. Okay? Zap Roberts, Ziga Roberts said, our Tema community 20. Or say, in fact, this is very sad talk. Though both of them were in relationship before, Akumaa, the guy should decide not to marry her. Okay? And Baba said, follow your heart. And real romantic say you can still marry her if you really love each other. Ya do ya ho dia ye nko ne ware ne no nko a wabusua no nyina ene ye den ye ware adwo say you see this is why it is better not to have sex until you are married. Akumaa, no sex, no marriage. Medaase, no marriage, no sex. Medaase, that's great. Yeah, funny say, be on 1 year, a DNA MM, a lot of ladies are really doing well. Miss Salutu, Miss Chamupusa, Moncosa. I guess I go ahead and marry her. But Medaase, tin, as so said to my brother, just leave her for a word of peace. Okay? Yo, Asha say, dear, go ahead and marry her. You never know tomorrow. Okay? Festus Edem, leke mi fwa, or say my burden, as you knew, that's your child. It will be a burden on you. So just try and marry her because of the pregnancy. Cynthia, what you want to say? Now wayo, this be wayo. Kwapina upon say, folks, let us not give praise to the wrong things. Paul, you made a first mistake. You did not make enough inquiry. Medaase, baby, a minute do my telephone line.
So kaya no. Ese we do emi kromuni no. Na pese bisa ni se
ba. O say emi kromuni.
O say ono ye wu kromuni.
Oba no second one ye emi kromuni. Na me say oba be kromuni ba.
Oh, okay. Na me ka so say ono no ye ni kromuni.
Baby.
But ne me bi wo sa na oba ne wasi ne bomu na meme bomu dia. And maybe we was very careful. If you say obiara ebeka se enam wo so and as our problem na ba and na bra kwesi no so no said you can no kuto de ko hu se oba ne sho berima e de munti no the dance dey for him. And ye na ka okọ no di obi ko ya aka owonyina so pa but say no unku na okoko hu ye nti oba ne to betimi di ahya wo se esan se why ready say wo pese wo be ware obi no nti na wo gu n'ani mu ase se ngu ase no so de ne wo pe. So what you say? But bed the ben one say oba wo yire na oba na wona ne wo ho no wo. waba ɔsɛ wo yira wo ne wo no o girlfriend na wo ne ne wo ho no uja wo yira na wakɔkɔware o girlfriend na obi abeka say she's the cause
na 7 years o eno na ene ho na
you say no
yeah
because said the tie biara said the okasa na ni abre no said the tie bia onu na wagu aware
oh there be me
there be mama Zimbi there be let's face fact we so bisa no say we bisa na sem bi say enti no oye no si osho beri man no na tesa so ba na handle ni ye oba wo kasa akire wo nyonko ba se o handle ni ye so e bia wo so bi so sure be kasa so handle ni ye
but me say my bit me titi me bo bi wo hot me so say be se ne enko na me ye hu sa wo ye be ma na me ye hu sa wo ye ohene enti ni nyina hia say ye ma no eni me nye ye ntwiti ye hu ye o because wo feel say onye ma wo no oye obi hima oye obi hini wo baby but ye ma so e aye me to be aye me Dr. Pastor Parkins.
Akumaa, what can Zimbi I'm say the fact is say me nje bibi ni nchire so bi so nye. Say wo yire wo kunu. Na wan so ni na wo tete na. Nemu kwa na mate. Be jini free wonsa.
Because mo say omo neighborhood ho. See, my minutes may bold the power can say maybe something went wrong somewhere.
It's Akumaa, I have seen relationships obehwe be obema no yini papa. And so ye fane ye hwe wo fie. E bia no oba no ye oba papa, but bema no so fane ye hwe. There was an incident that happened on Saturday.
This very Saturday? Okay.
Now me call baby. Akumaa, me yes me branch na motorbike bi di me. Me hu ya no so oba ne be ma na ti motorbike na oba ma na ride na oba ne ti echi.
Your mom will share helmet in both.
Baby, me hu ya no so oba ne free the moving motorbike na.
And to pothole mo na.
Baby, oba ne chere na ohuri. I saw it. Oba no ehuri. I was just following them. Me bi omachi a few meters away.
Yeah.
And oba no ehuri free. Say or turn free motorbike no echi
One say because the distance between you and the motorbike e wa echi ntinka case na eba no
and the Akumaa me fine chain and I me pack it say no musu talk from tina me ka say me pack it emma me be dru honom na oba ma no de ayam hye ene abufuo aba no ade oye ni ntino moto no tono so nti wa ja moto no ho and watch your ban no boro.
Oh. Oh.
Akumaa, na a basano me call me normally I wouldn't go. And
I know you.
So I wouldn't do that because we mean
maybe a trap.
But this was really se moja e wo ba no ho. Enti me call her na me separate you na me catch up man. Also no. Me give it. I didn't know answer. Na ka me friend 20 akene so. Oba woni ne te. A woni ne pi ntem asebi abamo ntem. Na on wanwe ne nkwa ho. No to me sorry, to me say or sorry free motorbike echi.
A moving motorbike. Motor nante.
Then whatever has happened is so deep in the heart to say be careful. What they are saying to so. You make a note
here.
Because wanwe ne nkwa ho. Whatever was going on her sama, she's ready to go down, die, done whatever.
Now, oh, who sounds so there's some to so? Who could hear no saying?
Yet, Akumaa, I'm sure say this man was where a lot of cars came to park around the place. Everybody got involved and returned the guy. Don't do it. Relax. The guy was still and Obani yes soko. Or say no, Obani Mram yem kofi.
Oh, much a motorbike in Zubio.
Akumaa unim.
Debbie.
Sure. People make up their mind to the extent that they refuse to see what somebody is feeling. Oh, obi no. The person is doing everything all right, but you're not honoring the person. I say, no. But what we forget to say, our rear end by force. Me de me pen our war. In this yes, me so do pen our media. Yen yina yan no ye huni moya wona ware ni ye. But say wo feel say after all what worry mu to nko baby you can do whatever. we be jadi pakrono. Oh, the real, the practical, truthful thing is there. Say you are real, and say you jai. But we create the environment. Remember, we create the environment. Remember, you jai. I'm not supporting what these people have done.
Great.
What I'm saying is, obi up a kania, obi up energy. Oh, these are the mistakes we make. Yes, and it's a mawari when it's a mijao. But a brand, a certain I want to meet no, and ya certain papa, meet no one.
There be.
Wow, it's not right here, big jai. But are we married or we are living as if we are married? Oh, I think so. But the other lady should be careful. The fact is that the man has been abused or maltreated. No, for the way or fun or no. On also switching in a standard now all left no. And go for. Because the standard no.
That is the thing. Yes, say at here wa wusunko. Adena so aboa no e wo se de ote na wo gya no so wo se ne so tie e nyame ne bebo ne mpaye se oma yakoma mu no a ye se ye han ye de ma ye dofo no so akoma mu nya han na onfa maye na ne kra no so ba ken se de na wo kan kire Paul ansa na mako mama Gloria nchi
Akumaa ansa na Paul. So let me just say this. Say mate servant who say madam e hwe master yi na master yi ni papa so the second master.
Oh, nyano.
That is the point. You're very careful because you can know the right thing, but if it's a good thing, you go for it. Damn, whatever. What I'll tell Paul is say, ope obano. Now I assure say na onim obano so nim no. Now onim so me ankan will be ya. Na owa kukudru a odi be gina. No are defending the door when the bush you dia uncle so. Because definitely say ebusuani Ghana ebusuya Africa ebusuya he's going to have some opposition.
Okay.
And that is going to cost him.
Okay.
The relationship in terms say young kojao young koyese and so on. But obet me nyakwan bi obet me obi o makasa na o ma dia to media. I personally don't see anything
wrong.
My only problem is that it started before they had an affair before
the marriage,
happens, and that has
which we are against.
Yeah, it's created a problem that is going to be something else. Punishing that small innocent child that is coming to the world
is bad
or whatever. My last point, Akumaa. Say no offer. A bob baby no money in this side. When book with a corner what to naturally. Near the park, it's mammy fa.
A big question mark. Mama Gloria.
Yes.
It's you.
Mama Zimbi, won't say, Ukro ni be free and on the neck kasa o kase o baby a. Na ebi ane kokoko boy dia. Who can be say sanka ebe ya oni nebusuafo enko. Paul ne nasamia abe. Se ono kwana dwen dia aka obeye de oye na wo se akwa ne de ne kokrantu befo de ya ye ono no fo se me wafa no e bia ono onipa na awo me so me nim nti me wo right se me ye but said ye kana aka ya mamre no e utumi nware oba mo na mo nyinsen na bem akwala na busuafo no betimi akwa ye ne agi akola na to akola ne di enti a want me enware ne say ebusua no kro no ana wo mudi ka akwa ye oba no ho ade no sa ebusua kra nara Mama Zimbi sa problem will be to me mama me papa
but y'all don't pray or USA also this is crazy. The harm has already been done. Go ahead and marry her.
When later me mama and papa na me mama was 7 the first cousin wanyim wie well I didn't mean here no mo kwakoye e fe ne sen ehwananim no o so mo kwakoye we no ana omo ho se family na ba ya ne no ana asan but ekukura no me mama so do ka ho bi se eja ni kuna me ka che ne se de maye ni ana na nyo no kwa so na ne ye me papa ne wo ko no ho se ne first cousin ya mama nware me sister no come US ye ko pause asem we so a na yes so ti ase na ono no kra ka kire me say na me aunt for say oyebusu eni ono akola na ebusu eni what you say but yeah no sa me nua no o kan ho because me maame enua na ne ba no no te de be ko o se be wo de mu ye me nua no mo double ankasa so what you say want me nware no if you say busu na ne be ko te say wo fa no kra po no mama Zimbi bia ni mu na woni mu no but blood relation na wo ho no ntin onye wo nua ntin e be den say Paul betimi aware era na nyesa ne de abawie ebusuya no konko sere ne mpacho wonnim na wo ye ye ntin enye bone emma akwala na ye be wo no ena enye bone so ma wo mu biara but say aware ne bebe mu no be for ba no akotena na ne pap ne wo fa be so be ba ho mama Zimbi baby bia wo de enfa ne say papa no krampo nya de opegel no yes on penny biom but nuanom mienu anaso de fa say busuya mienu a ekofie ba ko mu aware mama Zimbi
Edin. Yo. Other for Medaase, so wait to me at
say can't be you can do. I'm more referee say me no cry style no cry na ko ye back home and na face so
bo e friends la paix and la paix also dey la paix
and na face so Basa Parkins me see be Saturday be 2 weeks and me say ye mami award and ne eduma wo ye na obi kan say you say sister award na munya ye me de bia mo kasa already so ya na ye me say bia ne ma no kra no ye se bia huhudie enti na ka me de intenti o ne mo pass it ma ha ti mi ama award de and be say yen camp na se ya waresem bia ware bia so ni ho success enimu so what you see it said okay lack of knowledge my people perish enti obi wo ha wonim obi wo cause ma wo me radio so me nim de me feeling bia enti ya ma metina radio so ha say esi sabi ye beka ehuhudi anase ye be bonkrofo fie eye ade a ye kire ebinum kra besi ne kra so omunim besi ne obere mebu kra wadi be 32 33 still onim se ne obe approach wo ba this was still awsoma enti yet na ha ene ya educate enti ye data mama asese ne Akumaa ye no omamu se sa na enye sabi adwama anase ehuhudi ne ba betena ha ye na mum eye ade a ye kire enti no ye nyina ye boy abaso ya ade me modano de me hotem ya kase fi se e ma me hu se o sa adwuma na ye adwuma e wo se ye to aso na ye de ye Basa Parkins ka ne die wo so kasa de bia e ya no e bia ne makra hu ye papa no yo sofo so papa wan sa ta sofo we did the life wa na wa ye we enso so no enne say no say o ka no nka say sofo pa enno me ni pasa na me pe ni ani onim ni pe bia na onim ni wa ye no na de so Yakopon ba tre nefo ba o si ababo nefo ye na edi mo kan it is sometimes you do e be na ye ka ade na mama Zimbi e mo bi ntina ne fie ana say me say me ka say anka enye bi ya to me hitidua ewa wargie mu wo but me de tutum asofo bebre anim emmom ka tese de wo ye no eye pa nti omo kan se de wo ye ne ye no se me se me nhwa machi ne onyame eye obi a wo ne talent de Yakopon de ama ye kire no wo apese wutieti ba wo ntie nsusu amen criticize it
Medaase
Saturday something happened but let me just say this Akumaa unim say you can't about sex issue and people have a problem with it I think that they need help.
Oh sure they do.
Unim obi ko suadie to teach somebody how to eat food it's part of the creation of God. Say ebi mu aduane di ye ni ya balance aduane it's part of it ni peduano ye aduane so you eat. The human being at a matured age in the right environment needs good sex.
Of course we do.
If you don't know how to do it, you mess it up.
Definitely.
Akumaa, you can have all the tools, but the usage is another thing. So, if you are bold to discuss it and to talk about it, and people have a problem with it, and they are doing it, you are just talking, teaching how. They are doing it. One I say.
Medaase.
Tise Basa Parkins akasa ye bisa no kire ne size. So what you say? What ne size no? 18 nti come on carry.
Once again, Omiena Tema Excellence Award for us, especially the CEO Kwesi Poku Bosompem Woniwu crew and your wonderful wife. Yate bebrenia ji so do ahoma so enya aboso bodie ebinso anyini ba ode ye mre na wukua debi anamemen debi efi yumre no ndu ko pa machi do me no tie odo ahamaso ne hu said yet he won't say very educative, it's entertaining and a opin wadwen mu baby emrede anajo ede akapoko sex position when no mon kan it say o moto emo to say o no fo ase to say why ase to say why hair mo to say o hwe ase to say and it's going to be a lot of Annie, a lot of kojo, oh Essie, come Ajua, Medaase,